Hi there, students. To rub salt into the wound. To rub salt in the wound. To put salt in the wound. Okay, this is talking about a bad situation, something that is probably upsetting or difficult to bear. And if somebody rubs salt into the wound, they make it this is something that makes it even more difficult to bear, to put up with. So in our company, all of the workers were told that they couldn't give them a pay increase because the economic situation of the company wasn't very good, and that everybody would have to be patient. And some people weren't very happy about this. But then, to rub salt into the wound, we discovered that the chairman had a 30% pay rise. Okay, so it's bad enough not getting a pay rise, but then when you see your boss getting a big pay rise, that's rubbing salt into the wound. Okay, so to rub salt into the wound, to exacerbate a bad situation, to aggravate it, to fan the flames, to add insult to injury, yeah, to make it even worse, to make it even more aggravating. So let's see. His team lost, and we spent all day rubbing salt into the wound, teasing him about it. So he's upset that his team lost, and we're making it worse by teasing and making jokes about it. Okay, so if somebody rubs salt into the wound or puts salt in the wound, yeah, very often they're reminding you of your failures or your faults, yeah? It's to make matters worse, to aggravate things, yeah? They all knew that I was on diet, yeah? And they decided to rub salt into the wound by coming round to my house to all eat pizza. And I couldn't eat any of it. So that really made a situation that's already difficult even more painful. Yeah, it makes it more unpleasant. It's the intensification of a negative emotion. Yeah, it's to make something that's bad for a person seem even worse. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't allowed to drink alcohol. Yeah, and just to rub salt into the wound, I had to sit there and watch my friends getting drunk. Okay, so to rub salt into the wound. Okay, so this is to remind somebody, or to joke or make jokes about something that they're already upset about. So I was pretty upset that I didn't get the job, but when I discovered that they'd given it to the boss's cousin, it really rubbed salt into the wound, because I was well qualified for that job and I deserved it, but they chose a close relation of the boss. That really did rub salt in the wound. Yeah, so it's to add insult to injury. This is kicking somebody when they are down. She left me, and then to rub salt into the wound, she told me that she was now going out with her best friend to twist the knife. Very often we use the phrase with this, to rub it in. Yeah. Okay, to rub it in. Here, it is the rubbing of the salt into the wound. Yeah. So after my team lost, they decided to rub it in by making jokes about it, by making continuous jokes about it. Okay, formality, to rub salt into the wound. I'm going to give it a 4 in formality. Use it informally in a semi-formal conversation. I don't think I would use it in a semi-formal writing. And then as to the origin, well, if you've ever, a wound is a cut, something that's open that may be bleeding. If you've ever put salt in it, or you put it into salt water, it really hurts. So if you put salt in a wound, a wound already hurts, and if you put salt in it, it makes it a lot more painful. And that's the idea. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To rub salt into the wound, to add salt to the wound, to pour salt into the wound.